How'd you land on 2BRAUDS? I thought you was gonna walk in here with 2 Johns, which you know what I'm saying. I mean, bottle service.
Oh, I could have did that. Don't do that.
I be telling him all the time. Everything he do, it gotta be two joints involved. Bro.
I'd do that.
Hey,
no, I really
marketer.
I really could do that though. Like, chill. But how did I like make that name up? Type shit? Ooh, okay, so.
She watching me like a nigga is cable. I'll be on no label, but my clothes be all label.
Everybody get stretched, nobody move or I'm making a mess. Playing like checkers, but I play it like chess. Moving in silence, that's really the best. Ripping the streets, yeah, I jig a finesse. Getting this money, don't know how to stress. All of them up, you would thought it was crest. Gotta be fresh when I'm counting these checks. Shooting like Rogan, his brother named Seth. Just like a drill, you know I'm a step. Just like a drill, you know I'm a step. These niggas is mills, they just like a prep. You broken, you mad, you really upset. I'm flipping these birds, I'm something like a vet. I bet he regret, put shots at his neck. Forward precision, I feel like I'm Brett. Can't call nobody, he feel like he sweat. Just like Johnny, that nigga in debt. Fick us the back out with Louis and shit.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of a No Label Convo. Here with my boy Nell.
Yep.
Shouts out to everybody subscribing on YouTube as usual, liking on Instagram, following on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter too, at No Label the Pod. Now go ahead and get to the sponsor.
Yes, sir. Shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap Coin.
You know what I mean? Cryptocurrency for the culture. You know what I mean? Monetize your art. Get on that NFT wave. Get on that OpenSea. Get your MetaMask. All that good shit. You know what I mean? Today we interviewing a young bruh. I remember seeing him on the court, man. He was getting busy on the court, and it's we always talked about like in Buffalo it's a small place, but if you hoop, you gonna meet pretty much everybody. Yeah.
Know niggas.
So it's good, my man. 2BRAUDS, what's goody, bro?
I'm in the building, man. It's your boy 2BRAUDS. 2 tape on the way, man.
2 tape on the way.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm gonna say.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Well. Feeling alright. I was going through a little bit of shit, but I'm back now.
Yes, it be like that, you know what I mean? You get
to break now. I'm back.
Swear to God, focus. I had to go run up my racks. They don't know about that shit though.
Yes,
Hell yeah. So you born and raised in Buffalo, right?
No, I actually was born in New York City, but
Word.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know that shit. But I moved when I was like 3.
Okay, cool.
Born at Bellevue Hospital and shit. I moved here when I was like 3, but then I was raised here.
What part of New York City?
I was born in Manhattan, but I was raised like a little bit, the 3 years in the Bronx.
Dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got any like memories from when you was born in the city?
I don't remember shit from that shit.
Yes, you do, bro.
Like, I only remember like I would go back and visit like my granddad and shit. Like that nigga, he was crazy though. He used to hide money like in like weird places though, type shit. Like, so if somebody tried to rob the house, they wouldn't know like where to find his bread at. Like, hide shit under a barrel and shit, like weird shit. That was raw. That shit was raw.
Be searching around.
That's
the
the only
house
shit
as
I
a
remember,
kid.
bro. And I remember I was on some weird shit. I was like probably like 8. We went and visited. I wanted to go home bad as hell. I'm looking out the window and shit, thinking I'm gonna go back home and shit. Nigga, you here? Nigga, you ain't leaving until it's time for you to go.
Did you used to visit for like summers and shit like that?
Not long at all. I would go like weekend. Like,
Okay.
I ain't like that shit though. Like, cause I wasn't like raised in that shit. Like when I moved, I'm used to Buffalo and shit. Everything close, like small, but I don't need to take a taxi and shit everywhere. I can't drive. Shit like that.
Fact.
Shit. All them apartments.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit.
So man, what was your sport of choice, man?
Oh, it definitely was basketball, but I played football. I was sweet in football. Like I was sweet all the way, even in high school. I just didn't like that shit that much. Like I had more of a passion for basketball. Like I just like that shit. Football.
Yeah, I couldn't say like you playing in the rain, you playing
all type of shit, bro.
Because you say the thing about basketball about if you hoop, everybody's connected. If you play Little League football, everybody connected
like,
too.
And I played Little League, so
yeah.
I played from that shit, bro. But like, I remember we was practicing my sophomore year of high school. This nigga, and Shaq Nettles was still there. He was still at South Park. That's my
Shout
boy.
out to Shaq.
Grew up with him. That's my boy. Bro, it was raining, it's muddy as hell. And varsity practice and JV. I could have played varsity, but I didn't want to. I'm like, hell no. They got me play a quarterback and shit. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. So I'm checking this nigga. We playing varsity. I'm checking this nigga. The ball go over my head. The nigga pushed me into the water. I sit to the big ass puddle and shit. But I took all my equipment off. Bro. I went home. I went home that day, but I came back. Good looks, bro. Appreciate you.
So I got a quick question. When somebody says, Yo, I'm going to the J. What does that mean?
Oh my god.
I'm going to the J.
Yeah. What do they refer to?
JFK.
JFK said it,
Yeah,
right?
not the Gloria J.
Gloria
Not the
J.
Gloria-
Parker,
not the Gloria
dog.
J. Listen,
Gloria J,
but I had niggas who said that, but I didn't hear that shit until like 2017. Like Jordan, Mac with the Cheese, he would say shit like that. Like in Molly, though, yeah, we was at the J and shit, because that's what they call it. But the J, JFK.
Bro.
Yo, we at the J.
And I think I'll make sure I only ask this question when it's like people who live
already
like down
know.
the way 31 areas of the
At
show.
the J. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
oh my
I'm not going to the
God.
J either. You going? If it's the summertime, you could be talking about the court too, though. But if it's wintertime, I'm going to the J. You going inside.
Copy. Shit.
If niggas say we at the J and it's sunny outside, niggas going to the court. It's rainy, we at the J, we going inside.
Man, you going to the J, man. You going to Gloria J. Parker Center, man. Main Street, dog.
Yo, bro.
Probably
All
in
right, we got-
2003, 2003, maybe.
Nah, all the way up to 2010.
Nah.
Yeah, 2010, dog.
We used to go to the J as some young niggas too. Super young.
Even
Word.
Little League was called the J. Like, oh, you play for the J.
Facts.
It wasn't
JFK.
JFK
Absolutely.
Invaders.
It definitely
It
was.
wasn't
bruh.
JFK Invaders.
You played for the J.
Absolutely not. So shit. So you grew up hooping. You ended up hooping for South Park, right?
Yeah.
Did you play AAU too?
Barely, bro. Like, high school, I ain't had no exposure. I ain't really do.
One thing I'll never forget, bro. My senior year of high school, we played South Park. South Park is notoriously known for being trash, but they always got every school always got like that one player who good. I remember I'm playing. I'm like, yeah, everybody. Oh, I'm scoring 30. Oh no, I'm scoring 40. Yeah. We played a game, bro. This dude is checking me, going so hard, trying to lock me up. I'm like, bro, let's let me get mine. Let's let me get mine off.
Hell nah.
Bro, everybody going crazy. This nigga, he trying to play A1 defense on me. I'm
You
like,
play for Tech too? Right?
He was 2 grades above me.
yeah.
Oh, that was my sophomore year.
Yeah.
But I ain't really do shit. I ended up quitting that year as a coach. We got a new coach. But them niggas was shitty. My freshman year, I played JV, but I averaged like 35. That shit was crazy. Sophomore year, we got a new coach. He ain't fuck with me at all. I ain't get no burn. I quit. Junior year, I ain't play.
Oh,
Senior
wow.
year, I came back. Them niggas, bro, they lost like 32 games, bro. And then, like, in 2 years, I ain't played, bro. I came back, bro. We went to Buff State. I was going crazy.
That's hard.
I was going crazy.
You ended up playing that, was that Villa? Or?
Nah, I went to Bryan
Bryan?
Stratton and
Yeah.
shit. Because I went out of
Yeah,
town.
you went to a couple of different schools before that,
Yeah,
right?
bro, I went to GCC fresh out of high school. Shouldn't have did that. Was not ready for college at all.
Why you say that? Why you say you wasn't ready? Like as far as on the
I
court or
wasn't.
just like
But
mentally
it was
being in
both.
college?
Like I wasn't ready. Buffalo basketball don't prepare you for like college at all. Like
Yeah.
at least they do now, kind of. Like it's getting better. But our years type of shit. If you got a shitty coach, they don't care about you. You not getting no.
That's a fact.
So I go there. Like you got to think I was averaging 27, bro. I go there. I'm cooking them niggas though, but them niggas is bigger than me, still stronger than me, faster and shit. So like on the defensive end, bro, like I'm dog tired by the time it's office, bro. I ain't got no moves. It's over. And they they just there like I'm a counter type of nigga. Like you could cut me off. I'm just go. You know what I'm saying? Do another move.
Reaction.
I ain't have no energy for that shit. Locking me up. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. But then I just was doing bullshit, just not really focused and shit. So I came home and I went to South Carolina. I ended up playing. That got me a little ready. That school was terrible though. But,
Prep school?
no, it was a Division I junior college, but that shit wasn't. It was not. It shouldn't have been a Division I junior college. That shit should have been jail. Swear to God, bro.
Sheesh.
Dorms was crazy. You couldn't have girls couldn't come in your dorm. I swear to God.
That's sick.
Girls couldn't go in your building. Niggas couldn't go in their building, bro. Niggas had to go through the windows, the fuck joints, all type of shit.
It was that's how Oak Hill is. Like the women's and men's campus is separated. It's like a division line where
That's
you can't
crud.
cross that.
Yeah,
border.
like, and you getting seen walking to the girls' joint is literally a straight line across, like, so you can't.
Put the searchlight on your ass.
Yeah, but nah, niggas was doing that shit though. Niggas climbed through the window. I ain't staying the night at the. I ain't staying the night at the joints. Niggas was staying the night though. I'm in there. I'm dipping.
Do what I
I'm
gotta
walking
do
back.
up-
I'm walking back.
Word.
If we had one public safety, he come over here. I'm like, bro, I was smoking. I'm gonna lie and shit. Fuck out of here. But other than that, I went there. I came off the bench because I played the second semester. First game I had 18 though. I played pretty good and shit. I ended up averaging like 12. Didn't want to go back though because the living situation. But it's down south. It's roaches and shit, all type of shit, bro. Swear to God.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I can't fuck with that shit. I just came back, started working a little bit, And then I seen the Brian Stratton shit. I'm like, dude, I might as well just play here, finish your degree. You can play here too.
Yeah,
People always wanted to see you play shit, just play here. And then I just went with that shit. And that's what that was.
that's what's good.
Yeah, Brian Stratton, though, that shit was. First year, me and Nick was going crazy. Oh my god, me and Nick averaged a dub a piece. That's crazy. Like
That's facts.
Fucking Nick.
me and Nick,
Nick
we was
grew in my
going-
senior year.
What's your Nick who?
Johnson. Double C.
Crazy.
Double C like
Yeah,
Chanel.
come on, you hear the bars?
Yeah.
I rock Chanel.
But nah,
Don't
he
see
went
like
to
a Nick.
Fred for 1 year, and like that was our best year there. But then we had like injuries and shit towards the end of the year. But he ended up not coming back, and then he went to Brian and Stratton.
Got you.
Sir, we went crazy. Both averaged 19.2.
That's
Both made All American.
that's dope.
So why you ain't want to further your hooping career after college?
It was a lot of like messy shit going on at the school. So like that shit kind of interfered with it. But I ain't gonna get into that because I ain't no whole ass nigga.
So you said
you ain't want to play. You ain't want to play overseas and none of that shit.
Always had dreams of hooping. Man, I wanted to hoop overseas and shit, but the way that situation started playing out, like going towards my senior year, it was best for me to just stop playing basketball or I'd have went crazy. So I just like, bro, let me just stop.
Got you.
That's what that was. Like I didn't want to just jump into no rapping shit. I was making music when I started playing. Like I just started playing around with it type shit, but I figured I was good at it too. So I'm like, man, I gotta just get this shit up because of what's going on.
Yeah. So how was that for you mentally, though? Because I know like growing up, everybody loved hooping. We hoop come from where we come from. Like hooping was our thing. That's what we loved. And that was then like our piece, so we could escape from the other shit that was going on.
I ain't gonna lie.
So hooping not being your piece no more.
That's a fact.
Like, I know that shit weighed on you mentally.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been going through some shit like a lot lately, and I think it's because I didn't hoop no more. Like I don't have no like sanctuary, as I would say. Like I try to use music as an outlet, but sometimes that shit not it because that wasn't my first choice. Like I was just thinking about that shit the other day, literally, bro. Like might have been yesterday. I'm like, bro, this tape so much pressure on me and shit. Like only got a certain amount of songs done. People still got my shit. Like all that shit was stressing me out, bro. I had an anxiety attack, all type of shit, bro. Like that shit ain't never happened to me though. So like
Yeah.
dealing with a lot of stress, I'm a strong type of guy. Like, you know, that niggas don't ever see me not smiling and shit, being cool, looking out for people type shit. I don't be on no, yo, bro, I ain't feeling it today. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't do that. So like, keeping all that shit bottled in, then I'm working a job and shit, and I know my tape coming up, but I'm working. I get up at 5. I'm at work till 5. Get home, I'm trying to make music, but I'm tired as hell. Been doing garbage all day. Like, it's a physical job type shit. Can't think of shit now. So then I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up tomorrow, do the same shit.
Yeah.
Doing that shit every day, bro, every single day. And then Friday come, I work on a Friday though, so I get home, sleep, wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, can't go out. Get up, try to go out Saturday. Ain't nothing to do. Then when it's Sunday, I'm like, damn, I gotta work on Monday, so I ain't going nowhere. But and that repetitive. I stopped seeing shit, stopped thinking of shit to write about. Like, I'm always going somewhere and doing shit. So I was able to put that in my music now. That and just stressing out, fucked up. Like, fucked up the mental, but it's
Did
better now.
Did you ever try to like supplement like? Was you always like partying? Because I know you. My first time I heard like 2BRAUDS was the 2 man, 2 girl, the parties and shit. Was you like helping out with that back then while you was hooping?
Yeah, I've been a part of that shit. 2 Man 2 Girl, that's my man 90 shit. I've been a part of that since I joined that shit 2011. Yeah, me and Keon, we took. I know the story like back in my head.
Boy, Keon.
My boy Keon, yeah. So they had a this is a funny ass story.
But hold on, explain first what 2 man 2 girl is first for people that don't know.
2 Man 2 Girl is for the people who don't know. If you don't know, you kind of a lame. But if you don't know,
We got viewers who not in Buffalo.
my fault. But 2 Man 2 Girl is like, it was like a whole party business, like a whole group. You know what I'm saying? If you're part of the team and shit, you get in free to promote. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come out and have a good time. And we in high school, you know, high school, you don't need no liquor. You just try to go party. You trying to grind on joints, all type of shit. You know, we in high school. So I was part of that shit. He had a, like not a cast calling, but like a little, like a recruitment type shit. Trying to get new people on the team and shit. Me and Keon seen it. And we was going to all the parties already. And we was bagging all the girls though. Like, it was 2 joints, we would bag them, like, all the friends. So when the competition came up type shit, like, yo, vote to see who can get on. All the joints giving us yeses though. So we,
Oh, yeah,
me and
so
Keon,
yeah.
we bagged all, bro. We bagged like 7 different groups, bro. They all yesing us and shit. So we got down for the team. We had a meeting at the Boblinaire. Me and Keon left school. When school was over, we took the 24. We went all the way downtown. We took the 24 to fucking Genesee and wherever that street is. I think Kearns. Then we went to the meeting and shit. We was down from the team. Then after that, we just promoting this shit. Then in 2015, I wanted to do my own shit. At 90, that's what I mean. So I was taking the game from him and shit. And I told him, like, yo, I want to do my own joint and see how it turned out. I booked a little small venue. He helped me out. Man, that shit was lit. Boy, after that, I said, oh, yeah, I'm doing this shit. So after that shit, I just built on the clientele. Like, start thinking of shit people want to do or, like, stuff I want to do that I know people like. And then just recruiting, getting people to come in. Like, yo, come to the party, blah, blah. And if I fuck with you, just how you promote, you throw the flyer up for me and shit. When you get to the door, you free. Just do plays like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to give to people, too, though. You can't just be taking. Everybody be trying to be
definitely
great.
Exchange. Hell yeah. Because that shit is dope. Because I remember, in high school, I remember going to them joints. Like,
Them just was lit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Them just was lit as fuck.
them joints was hard, bro. Shit, I'm that's dope that you was part of that. Being so young in that on that party scene type shit was some of the things that people don't think about when they party. Because I know how to throw like events. I know that shit is it's a different thing.
That shit hard as fuck to do. Like, I get mad. Like, it's this not for everybody, but like people ask me like, I'll throw an event at a new spot and people hit me up like, yo, where you get this drink from? I would tell you if the people, you know what I'm saying, they booking this shit. People be thinking I be lying about spots and shit. Like, nigga, I'm not lying to you, nigga. I don't care. But also, I don't like when people ask me as soon as I do something somewhere, then they try to do something, they do something there and they fuck it up. Now I gotta find another spot. Like, that shit happens a lot. Like, just let me do that shit. Like, this is like, y'all know this is like, I'm good at it type shit. Let me just do this shit, bring the people in. There's a couple people that's besides me that do this shit too that's great at it though. Y'all keep doing that shit. But like, people who don't really do it, I'm not saying don't have events and shit, but don't try to do like,
Think it's easy.
like if it's like a 90s cookout or something like that, I would say just to be like general, like say it's like a 90s cookout. If it's like a big theme type of joint, you know, like somebody who good could do it, let me do it, or like the other promoters who good at doing shit like that. So it could be a great turnout, everybody can have fun. Not a, I'm not saying y'all gonna have fun by yourself, but people know what I mean, and I'm not trying to make people sound like I'm trying to be funny or not like that. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Like, y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, leave it to the people who will like throw the event the way it's
the right
throw
way.
it.
Yeah, like I don't care about you doing a regular
Like,
shit,
don't just
though.
do it just to make a play and then it don't really turn out being.
Yeah, like
what
don't
it
see
could've
like
been.
don't see like everybody tagging me in the shit, then you do it. Like, yeah, what the fuck is you do? Like, come on, like y'all know I'm gonna do it for y'all, and I always do plays. I don't be texting my parties no more. That shit don't. I kind of never really text. Like when me and Natty was doing it, we was texting, but my own shits, you might pay 20, but that's not even crazy because it used to be 40 and 45 and shit. Like niggas done paid $100 to get in the skating parties. I swear to God. Like the last one I had before it got shut down, niggas done paid $100 to get in there.
Yeah, I remember.
I believe it.
Yeah, I remember when shit used to just like parties damn near stop because shit would always get shut down.
Bruh, up, shut down, all type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
and the thing about being a nigga who throwing a party, everybody blame you. Like,
That's right.
bro, everybody
Like,
be
bro,
mad
you
at me.
see
Look,
me at the door the whole night.
all right, and this is some shit like, I'm happy we doing the interview because people get to understand me. Like, I swear to God, I don't be walking y'all. Like, when parties be getting shut down and shit, I swear to God, I don't be walking y'all. Why the fuck would I want the party to get shut down? I'm promoting all day. I'm like, man, we about to be lit tonight. Why would I want the shit to get shut down? I don't want the money that much, bro. Like, if you book the shit online and you request a motherfucking refund, that's cool. If it's cash, you know that. And the tickets say no refunds. So if it's cash, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting your bread back. Like, I got to put money into the building, all type of shit. I'm taking a loss, too. It's not like I'm just taking y'all money.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit.
You
Yeah.
don't understand the business behind it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't got to walk y'all. I'm cool as hell. I don't do that shit, man. I'd be like, if I need it, I'd be like, yo, I need that shit, bro. Like, I swear to God, you know how I'm going to go. I'm tell you. If I need it, I need it. All my people know if I ever ask you for something, I told you, like, bro, I just need this shit because I don't like doing that. But if I really need it and I fuck with you like that, I would expect you to give you that shit because I'll give you my last, and everybody know that. So,
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
So when did the transition start from just focusing on like 2B promotions and doing the parties and entertainment stuff to now being an
this
artist?
music, shit. Right when I stopped hooping, I'm like, come on, man, fuck that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm about to.
So like what year?
2021. That shit. Like right when I stopped hooping, like right when that season was over, I sat in my smoke room and shit. I was smoking. 'Cause I told myself, I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming back or not. Like, this was like my not life changing decision, but kind of life changing decision. Like, if I want to hoop again, or if I'm closing that chapter. And I was sitting in my smoke room, like, think about all the shit that the coach put me through and shit like that, trying to weigh it out. But I'm like I want to win, but it's not worth like too high of a risk. Like, I could lose my fucking mind, bro, trying to play for this motherfucker, bro. Like, so it's either like,
And your freedom.
yeah, it's like keep your sanity, bro, or hoop and possibly like really snap though. Like, so it's just like, bro, just let that shit go. Like, it hurt not hooping. Like, you know what I'm saying, it took a minute, but I feel like it was the best decision for me personally. Like, I let that shit get to me too much, bro, and that's my whole life, bro. Like, literally, whole life, work hard as fuck, and for a motherfucker not to really appreciate that shit, or, you know what I'm saying?
Be able to take it away. So
Yeah, like doing that shit, like purposely doing shit like that, bro. Knowing because I love that shit. Like, no, I don't. That shit corny. So
that shit whack.
that's just how I felt. I'm like, man, fuck it.
Can't. That's simple.
That's every day.
Every
Goddamn.
day. Just certain days is more heightened than others.
Yeah, just
And tell me about
More
it.
obstacles.
they say new level, new devil. Keep leveling up. That's all we can.
He
God.
on some shit.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
That was raw though. The devil wants some shit right now.
Man,
I ain't fucking with him though.
yeah, bro.
He
We
working
take
hard.
it's too many wins around here, bro. Shit don't stop. Shit. How'd you land on 2BRAUDS? I thought you was gonna walk in here with 2 Johns with you, know what I'm saying? I mean, bottle service.
Oh, I
and
could
all
have did
shit.
that. Don't do that.
I be telling him all the time. Everything he do, it gotta be two joints involved. Bro.
I'd do that.
Hey,
No, I
the
really
marketer.
could do that though. Like, chill. But how did I like make that name up type
Yeah.
shit? Ooh, okay. So 2011, I got a laptop for Christmas. Made a Twitter because I'm like, when I got a laptop, I'm trying to do extra shit. You know, I'm in high school, bro. I got a laptop. I'm trying to do different shit type shit. I'm like, what social media niggas don't got yet? I'm like, I'm about to get on Twitter. I made a Twitter and shit. So I get on Twitter. I'm making dumb ass fucking names. I'm talking about. I'm trying to be funny. First day I get on there, like I'm making at names and shit. Like I was saying corny shit, bro. Like Mighty No Taco, just corny shit. Just seeing shit. You know, niggas that had shit like that. I'm seeing shit like that. I'm trying to make shit up. Like I'm raw, doodle as hell, all type of corny shit. Then I'm like, niggas was saying broads back in 2011. They started trying to bring it back, and 2 Chainz was out. I was fucking with 2 Chainz. I'm just like, man, 2BRAUDS. I'm like, I said it. So when I said it, I'm like, man, you get nailed. So I said it, I'm like, because I try to be cool. I said it in my head. She's like, man, 2BRAUDS. Then I'm like, man, fuck it. I changed my shit to 2BRAUDS. But nobody was really calling me that shit. I was about to change my name. The last year, the Gus Macker was at Darien Lake. That last year, I had 2BRAUDS on the back of my shit. But I'm like, after the Gus, I'm about to change my name. My party shit is gonna be like really 2 times or something like that. Swear to God, at that Gus, we was going crazy. It was me, Daquan,
Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah, because
me, Daquan, Ray, and somebody else. We going crazy. We lost like our first
I
game.
think Dre was on your team, right?
Yep, Dre was on our first because he had Buffalo Made on the back of his Braves joint. We lost the first game, so you know in the Gus you gotta play mad joints if you lose.
Yeah.
But we won like 6 straight, and they wild and calling me 2BRAUDS and shit, all type of shit. I'm like, man, fuck it, I gotta keep the shit now. And then
Yeah, I had the black and red shirts. Yeah, I remember.
we was going crazy, bro.
That's what's up.
Ended up losing in the championship though.
Wow.
Did all of that to lose. Won 9 games for what?
Tired.
No knees, pause, no knees. Playing on concrete, you done.
Facts. Hell yeah.
My knees done now. Shit.
Oh my God. The
All
Gus
them years
man,
playing on that concrete.
Yeah.
I can kind of jump
Straight
now for
jail
my
boy
job
every
and shit.
day.
Getting off the garbage truck and shit, I could jump now. I be dunking this shit. I be smiling. Because it used to hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had fucking tendonitis. Now I'm good.
I had tendonitis my whole senior year.
I had that shit.
ain't
That shit really stopped you
Bro,
from
that shit
doing a
ain't
lot
no
of
Nigga,
shit.
I had that
bro.
shit since I was like 9, bro.
Well, and you like short, so like
Yeah.
that'd be funny. Like
Bruh.
you really can't get off the ground. Like
Bruh.
that. No, that hurt.
Sophomore year, bro.
Since
I was
she was
grabbing
9,
rim.
bro.
I was grabbing rim both hands, bro. I was like, this shit-
Grabbing rim at 9 years old is crazy.
no, ninth grade.
I'm about to
Ninth
say
grade,
he
sophomore
crazy.
year. Nah, and I'm like, I'm spriting dunks and shit. Nigga, I fucked my shit up one more time, bro. It was clipped. I said, all right.
Me trying to
basketball
be
ain't it.
cool, getting ready for GCC. I tried to dunk outside on a double rim, jam my knee up.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Ever since then, finito,
Be like that.
Bro, my knees.
finiti.
I think I grew too fast. Like I just grew super
Yeah, you was
fast.
definitely
short.
Cause
Yeah.
everybody know I was short as fuck.
Yeah,
Mad
you
long.
I was short too though. I just got tall before you.
Thing is though, you were short, but I was like a midget.
He was like 5. He was like 5'3". Next time I seen him,
Okay,
he was
yeah.
like
Because
6'4".
my freshman year, I was
"What
like
the
5'6".
Yeah, I was like, I think I was
small as
5'2".
fuck. Then sophomore going to junior year, I was like 6'1". I'm like, what the fuck? Pause. Neck long as hell. Shit.
fuck?" Long ass niggas was playing
Yeah,
defense.
I'm like,
like,
what the fuck, dude?
I'm like, yo, this nigga don't get away from me, bro.
All right, so back to the music. When did you release like your first song?
My first song.
Matter of fact, how long did it take you to release your first song from
Making
realizing
something?
that you wanted to start rapping to actually? Because you know, I know a lot of people, it's a process, like even getting the confidence to finally release a song once you decide that this is what you're gonna do.
When I dropped my first shit, I didn't want to rap. Like I was just like dropping it to see like the feedback, and it's like, nigga, I could put a song out. Like niggas, like what the fuck, nigga? Who gonna tell me so? So I'm like, shit. Me and Howard had a song. It's like a club type of song, a little bit. I'm like, shit, put that shit out.
What was it called?
It's called Six. It was the first joint I ever dropped. We was playing it like before we even dropped the song. We was playing out videos, all type of shit. We was gonna be in Canada because he's from Canada and shit. It was gonna
Is
be
light skin Howie?
Yeah, Howie. Yeah, watch that. Yeah, our first song. He on my first song.
He knows it's the Gloria J. He knows it's the
Nope, JFK.
The J.
Oh, good. So after you dropped that first shot, what was the response?
People was fucking with it. Like it was just like when I listen to it myself now, it was just like, nah, the song good. You just didn't know how to put it together fully. Like you could tell, like, oh no, he got potential type shit. Like it's not a bad song. All right. So when I heard it, like, and people was telling me that shit, like, nah, the flow was good. She just got to learn this and that. Like, and my voice wasn't. I didn't have my rap voice yet. I didn't know how to really deliver and shit. So I just kept practicing. Made a couple more songs, and then I made like the rest. I dropped 6 in April. I made like the rest in fucking
April 2021.
yeah. And then I dropped like the rest like May 20 something. And when I dropped that shit, when I made it, I'm like, nah, hell nah, this shit crazy. Because I heard that shit, I'm like, nah, you really you go with some shit. And I sent it to the group chat. Man, I sent that shit to the group chat. They start going crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, this. I'm like, all right. So then I'm like, all right, I could do this shit. So I dropped it. Then when I dropped it, people was fucking with it. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do a video. Fuck it. And I just had a parking lot pimping a week before. And like, I tell everybody, come to this parking lot and shit. Everybody drinking shit, music. I bring the speaker. We just chill out. I just did one week before. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do a video shoot. Made the flyer through the video shoot on there. Like, yo, you shooting a video. Everybody who fuck with me just pull it up. Shot the video out there, and that's just how that shit started. And I'm like, when I seen people come off of the video, I'm like, I got a crowd. They ain't even really hearing my shit. Like, I know niggas ain't even listen to the song, and they come to the video. I'm like, if I get my crowd behind me, it's over.
Word.
It's gonna take time though, but
Yeah,
Ain't no rush.
it'll work. It'll work.
just keep working on my shit.
Hell yeah. So your first full project was New Wave?
Yeah, that was my first joint. Yeah.
Hell yeah. How long it take you to cook that up?
Man, I don't even know, to be honest. Let me see. Like the rest is the oldest song on there, I would say. Nah, 4 a.m. is the oldest song on there. I made 4 a.m. in fucking like November 2020, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, man, that shit was old as fuck. And the one that's on the album, it's not mixed or nothing. That shit just, most of the shit I put on there, like some of the shit mixed, like Dre. The songs Dre did is mixed, but like 4 a.m. and shit like that, them shit's not even mixed, and they pretty good songs. Like those a lot of girl favorite songs, like 4 a.m. and shit, like the slow shit I do. But that shit, and then like the rest was made in May. I dropped New Wave in October, so I would say a couple months. But it wasn't planned like that. Like if I was like, all right, I'm about to just make this joint, I could have done it faster, but I changed album names, all type of shit. I was gonna call it Me Versus Me. I had different songs from old shit, and then I'm like, now I'm gonna make a whole new joint. And once I decided to do that, that probably was in like August, maybe September. So then I just had like a month later, made the rest of the songs. That's just shit.
So what made you go with the name New Wave?
Because I think my sound is like different. Like I didn't like my voice at first, but once I became accustomed to like learning how to use the shit, when I started doing slow songs, girls told me they liked the voice, and then when I rap, like no homo, like niggas be like, nah, I like how you sound type shit. So it's a new wave of music. We talking about everybody talk about the same shit, but I'm just saying it kind of like in a different way type shit. Like I use words niggas not really using. Like use metaphors a lot of people not using or go over your head. Like, cause I listen to so many people. I listen to Uzi, listen to A Boogie, listen to PNB, listen to Summer Walker, all type of different genres, or just like different styles. I'm able to like put it together type shit. So like,
And the melon pop.
yeah. So like, I know people like bars, and I know people like melodies or shit like that. So like if like new wave, the actual song is like, it's a slow song, but it's bars. So like, if you a dude, you can listen to it, but it's like slow enough for like girls to listen to this shit like and vibe out type shit. So like, it just like mesh perfectly together.
Word.
What's your favorite song on the tape?
Right, it switch every day. Oh my god, it switch every day. It's so hard, bro, because like first when you make a song, you hear it so much. Like in the studio, you hear the shit over 100 times.
Yeah.
Like just that day. So like every time I make a new song, then that new song was like my favorite. Then I dropped the tape. My first before I made the song New Wave, That's How You Feel was my favorite song.
You already know that's my shit.
So That's How You Feel was my favorite song.
I'm known for my drill.
That shit crazy. So that was my first favorite. And then I made New Wave. I'm like, damn, nah, this shit. I think I almost cried. I swear to God, I almost cried when I made New Wave. I heard it after he played it because I just went in the studio and made it. I wasn't thinking like, oh, this shit about to be crazy. So then I'm hearing how all this shit like hitting at the same time. I'm like, nah, like I said, yo, I made this shit. I was going crazy. But so the New Wave was my favorite, but like the rest was my favorite, like a motherfucker when I first made that shit. So like, but right now I would say Took a Break might be my favorite right now because that shit,
Took a break, my shit. Too.
that second verse is crazy. Like I don't know, man. Anytime I do like a second verse, I kind of go like, you gotta go crazy because you could have just shut up. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I think my favorite joint is on there is the Trench Leather.
Yeah, Translator, yeah. See,
Letter, yeah.
and that's one of my favorites too. Like, it's hard. Like, I swear to God, I didn't even know that song was hard. Like, I made 2 songs that day. I made that and some shit. I don't remember what the other shit was called, bro. It was some other shit, but I sent this shit to the group chat and like, them niggas was sending me flames and shit. I just thought it was like a cool type shit. But then one day I was smoking and I sat down and really listened to what I was saying. I'm like, nah, I could feel everything I'm saying. Like, and the shit that I was feeling, like the niggas I sent it to could feel the same shit. Like I was talking about my man's mom and shit. Like I just seen her and shit. Like Auntie Shirley, I just seen her. The last thing I said to her was I love you. So it's like I felt okay with that, but like that's my man's mom. Like that was his heart type shit. So I just had to put my feelings into something that he probably wouldn't want to say. Like I know he want to hold his mom and shit, but he a strong nigga, so he ain't gonna come around and looking for sympathy type shit. But like I was there for him, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always gonna be there for him. So that's just how that go.
Yeah, that's love.
Trench Letter is that motherfucker I was smoking one day and listened, bro. I'm like, nah. All of this shit is real shit. Like, damn, dude. Like
That shit really sucks.
Especially when you know, like exactly what
like, and
you
especially
talking
like, a
about.
lot of people, like, I know a lot of people, and I was saying it to where people could understand it. Like, it's so easy for them to understand, bro.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of music is when they
like-
able to touch on real subjects and it's
I ain't gonna lie. I was in my
that
feelings that day too. My granddad had just like passed. I think that same day too. Like, and I just went to the studio, did that shit. Like, so sometimes emotion can make you make a good song. Like, but I don't want to drive off just emotion. Like, cause like I don't want to be mad all the time and shit. Just keep making angry songs. Like, who about to do that shit, bro? Like, niggas ain't doing that, bro.
You always came off like you said earlier, like you're always happy, always
like that's what I'm saying. So like
providing a good service that people, I mean, they want to party and shit. So like, what's one thing like how you balance it with just like making yourself happy without trying to like stretch yourself too thin, trying to please everybody and shit.
Well, shit. I need to learn because I just stress myself the fuck out. Like these past months, bro, I've been stressed the fuck out, dude. Like just everything going wrong and shit, and I always just put it to the side like it's cool, bro. Like fuck it, next thing. Like, but when shit just keep doing that shit, come on. I be like, bro, what am I doing? Like I get to ask the guy, like, bro, what am I doing, bro? Like, cause I always try to be positive, bro. I'm a cool nigga. I know people depend on me type shit. Like they might not say it, but you could feel it type shit. Like, not depending on me, like they really need me, but like just the little shit that I do. You know what I'm saying it helps somebody else out. So like I don't like them niggas to see me down and shit. So I don't be telling niggas what's going on and shit. Like anxiety attack before that shit, I fucked up my like my side at work and shit. And I had to get tests on my kidney and my liver and shit. I ain't tell none of my niggas that shit, like, cause niggas fuck with me. So like, I don't want to.
You don't want them to think
Yeah,
about that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Yeah, so I ain't like. I just got better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got better. Like, probably last week, bro. I just don't be telling niggas that shit, cause I don't want niggas to worry about me type shit. Like, I'm gonna be straight. I just don't.
Hell yeah.
It's a cliche saying that. I mean, they made it a cliche saying on social media, but you got to check on your strong friend.
Yeah,
You gonna check on your strong friend. The strong
Like,
friend.
I ain't gonna lie though, cause
That's fact.
like when I had the anxiety attack, I called Dre, but Dre was out of town, so he ain't answer. But I called Dre, and then I called DJ. DJ answered, bro. And cause my mom driving, she driving fast as hell, bro. My heart beating fast as fuck, bro. I think I'm about to pass out. I'm in the car and shit. So she like, bro, just think of something that make you happy. I swear to God, I didn't even know what made me happy. That's why I'm like, that's what I knew. I'm like, yo, I'm really stressed out. Like, I don't have no stress outlet. And then I called him. He answered the shit. I'm like, yo, bro, just talk to me, bro. Like, I'm really wilding right now. I swear to God, I called him and shit. He like, bro, what's good? I'm like, bro, I'm having a whole anxiety attack, bro. I'm going to urgent care right now and shit, blah, blah, blah. Nigga pull up. He was there in like 10 minutes, bro. Nigga walked through the door, swear to God, I start crying, bro. I'm like, oh, my God, my boy came for me, bro. Swear to God. And then, like, when he got there, bro, like, I swear I just started calming down. Like, it took a while, but that nigga, like, I'm going to say he saved me, but that was a big part, like. And I would be there for him like that, so he done tripped out, you know what I'm saying, was high and shit, like an edible and shit. How he called me, though, I'm pulling right up. I done did the shit this nigga tell me he was about to walk to Atlanta, all type of shit. Like, dude, that nigga is funny, bro. So I was there for him, so I'm happy he was there for me, bro. Like, so that's just how.
Yeah, it's good to identify them people in your camp.
Yeah, like, because I know Dre would have been there. Like, no question he would have been there. He's just out of town, so you know that shit. But I ain't think nothing of that shit.
Hell yeah, it's
Just had to get
definitely
through that.
important to keep them people in your crew, man.
Hell yeah, I fuck with Dre. That's my boy for real. That's blood. Like when I go on, like he like one of my managers. Like not signed right now, obviously, but when it start really going up, he gonna be one of the managers who run through the contracts and shit, handle all the meetings and shit, cause he can talk right, and he know the right shit, and he the type of nigga like that's my nigga who he can tell me like if I'm trying to go to this lounge and shit, but he knows it's gonna be crazy in there. He like, no, we not going there, and I gotta respect it. That's my man's like that. Like that's how we view each other. So
That's trust.
I really fuck with that nigga, man.
Yeah, and you already got a lot of elements that a lot of artists require in order to be successful in the industry as far as you know how to throw parties.
I kind of study
this
this shit. Like when I start taking it serious, bro, I be in the house watching vlogs and shit, learning how to be like. You gotta learn how to be an artist. Like I kind of know how to carry myself because I do the parties, so it's like I don't act funny to nobody. I see somebody, I don't do that shit because like. Nigga, I could act funny to somebody, not remember that shit. They see me in a town and shit or some shit, knock me the fuck out. Like, and I would be Steve, like, yo.
Hey, look at Future and Scottie Pippen, man. That's
See?
all I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm saying,
When
bro.
Future was young, he asked for an autograph. Scottie didn't give it to him. Now look at
Now it's Gucci flip flops. Now it's Gucci.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't be on shit with nobody though. But that's just how I am in general. But doing that and learning. Like you watch artists, just watch how they move. Like the good artists though, the niggas who ain't really caught up in shit. Like you don't hear Gunna or Baby getting caught up in no shit like that because they know how to move. Like you don't really hear Dirt because they know how to move. A lot of artists, bro. So
That's integrity right there.
you gotta pay attention to shit and like you could even learn how to make songs from just watching them niggas. Like I learned how to make a song. Like I'd be in the house usually by myself and shit. Boy, all I gotta do is tell niggas, yo, come to the studio and we smoking shit. If we smoking in like a big studio, we could vibe out. You can make a song in 10 minutes just because off the vibe, like the energy is up. But if you just in your house, if you just in your house, it's kind of harder. Like you got to just think of everything. You don't see nobody or nothing. You seeing the same shit that you see in your house all the time, so you ain't gonna keep talking about that. But if you like, Tim came over, bro. We wrote the song. We finished that shit. We just ain't recorded. Nigga came to my house, bro. We did that shit in 10 minutes. We was in the house wilding out, high as hell, going crazy, bro. Made the song in 10 minutes, bro. I did both of my verses. I did the beginning and the second joint, like right there.
Where you knocking them out.
Yeah, you gotta learn, bro. Niggas be never too good to learn, bro. You never too
That's a
good. To learn.
fact. That shit do not stop.
Learn every day.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the most important like aspect of being an artist? Like what you've learned in like the past year of being an artist?
You gotta believe in yourself first off. Like I done had doubts plenty of times. So that shit. I don't know why. Like I proved to myself multiple times that I could do this shit, but then I also have doubts. Like, I'll be writing some shit. I'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here. And cold delete that shit. Like, it'd be ass. So, you got to believe in yourself and you always got to market. Like, even if you posted some shit and nobody like it, they see that shit. Dude, Drake Cash is on. That's my man's though. I be telling him mad shit. Like, I just hit him up after we did our party together. That's my boy. I'm like, I said, keep posting your shit. Like, niggas gonna see that shit. Like, niggas might not like it, bruh. Like, niggas might not like interact and like it, but they're gonna see it, bro. I'm telling you. He like, all right, bro, bet. I swear to God, he start doing that shit, bro. He did that shit for like a month. I text him. I said, look at you, nigga. He go heart this shit. He said, yeah, I'm on my shit. I said, yeah. I said, bro, I'm just marketing, bro. And that's just my boy. Like, I'm saying, I fuck with him. Like, I'm not about to hide no game from nobody else just because he's bigger than me as an artist. No, I fuck with that nigga. Nigga, post your shit. You gotta keep marketing. Like I post my party flyer every day. I don't give a fuck if you like it. You saw it. Like,
you know what's happening
today. You gonna see it tomorrow.
You saw it. Like when you marketing, niggas not online all day. Like, if you post it one time at 12, some niggas really might not see it. That's why you have to keep posting it. Like, you can't just one post, you throw a party and that's it. Like, nah, nigga, ain't nobody gonna come. Only niggas who will come is the first people who seen it. That's it.
Yeah,
you gotta kind of embed this shit.
Yeah, a lot of niggas' egos get in the way. They like, oh, I did that shit. Niggas ain't, nah, I mean, I'm just like, bro, if you don't flood the fucking market, bro.
Because you got to look at how many opportunities you giving yourself a year. Like, this one dude broke it down. If you just post once a day, right, you only giving yourself 365 days in order to blow up. So the more times you post a day, the more chance you giving yourself throughout the year to blow up.
Facts.
And once he broke it down like that shit was simple.
That's one thing. I market a lot. I ain't thinking that. That's raw.
That shit was simple.
Because I do post more than once a day, but I'm gonna do some math on that shit and try to set like a number.
I was thinking in my head, but I didn't want to fuck up. That's why I just said you give yourself more chance.
Yeah.
More opportunities, dog. Did you see the new Kanye shit? The Kanye doc?
Everybody who driving on that day, man, them niggas gonna be hot, man.
Oh no, you talking about the documentary?
Oh, all right, now I'm about to say. All right, we
ain't even get into that. Yeah.
The documentary, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Not really huge on Kanye. Not gonna lie.
Bro, you ain't even got to be a fan to watch that.
Not gonna lie. No, I'm just saying I didn't hear about it. Like, I don't really pay his news attention, if that makes sense. Like,
Gotcha.
His news, what's crazy?
Always in
What shit he on now? Yeah. Like, no, he do good shit too. But I'm saying either way, I'd be like, what shit this nigga on?
I'm a Kanye fan, and I be getting tired of seeing his name in the news all the time. Especially with the Kim K shit. I'm like,
shit.
Bro, you see the mask picture they put up, dude. He said he was looking through the dots at the Super Bowl. That shit killed me, dude. Bro, that was like a Jason mask.
They said he paid $50,000 just to look at the Super Bowl like this.
He got it. But that doc, it go into his early career, just showing.
It's like his life documentary.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
like
that shit, bro.
That shit is for any up and coming artists. Like we talk about, like just knocking on doors, giving yourself opportunities.
That's what he was on.
Yeah, because that Kanye doc was definitely enlightening for a lot of up and coming artists, just to see how hard to go type shit, knocking on doors, niggas not answering, and just going with your shit, and it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it, man. Like, I'm always down to learn some shit. So. And
nah,
he's
you
great,
like it.
Yeah, he a great artist. I ain't taking nothing away from that nigga. He just be doing weird shit. So I don't be fucking with him like that. I'm just an honest type of nigga. I ain't.
That's valid.
I fuck with him though. Like, he got some good tracks though. He be doing too much, man. That nigga be wilding out.
I can't disagree.
Top 5 dead or alive.
All right. I don't give no fucks about what nobody about to say. Don't care. All time. Biggie and Tupac is not in there. Don't care. Not playing at all.
Somebody flipping their table right now.
Not playing at all.
All right, bro.
Because I'm for real. Like, them boys is all right. Like,
Tupac definitely in there for me.
Good for you. Drake is in there, obviously. I can't put it in order, I don't think.
Yeah.
Drake is in the top 5 all time. Are we talking like accolades with it, or just?
I was just saying who you personally think.
Oh, Drake, nigga, Uzi, easily. And I could back it up. I could back that up easily.
Bro, just keep going.
Yeah, I know you don't like him. I know you don't like him. I've been watching the podcast, baby. I know you don't like him. Yo, Uzi. Damn, who else in the top 5? Bro, I don't know, bro. To be
Okay.
honest. I don't really fucking with like. I don't really fuck with older shit like that. Like I don't not like it, but like Jay-Z and them niggas, they in there, but it's like I don't want to name them niggas
I feel you.
because I don't listen to them. Because I don't listen to them niggas. That's why like.
I mean, if you don't listen to them, then I wouldn't expect your name. It'd be people who be throwing. They'd be like, "Yeah, I got Rakim in there, bro."
You like.
Only thing you heard is paying for.
Oh
yeah,
my god!
movie.
I
Cool,
hate
yeah,
my bro
right.
DJ. I hate my bro DJ. He always say Lauryn Hill, and he make me mad because it's like.
I mean, she got
No,
one of the best albums of
I'm
all
only
time.
saying this because I know he likes her, but DJ is a different nigga. He just Lauryn Hill nigga, yeah, like that's my man. Like it's just funny as fuck because I know he really like her, but it's just him. I'd be like, nigga, you front nigga, just because I like fucking with him, so it's funny. I hate what he said. Always saying Lauryn Hill, bro. I got Drake and Uzi in there.
Okay.
They both could do well. Drake can't really rap. He can, but they all could do all type of shit, like all type of songs.
Yeah,
I like shit like that.
Entertainer, Drake is definitely top 5 all time. Entertainer.
He know how to make songs. Like you know how to make good songs.
Mhm.
What about Uzi, bro?
I'm like I used to like I ain't gonna
Uzi
like
is a
when
goat.
when Uzi first came out, bro. I was like, oh shit, this is something crazy. Like, but when I feel like the hype around him became too much, and it was just like people
Okay.
was dragging shit.
I
and it was
could
just
understand that, but he's really crazy. Even his new shit, I can like any tape that he put out, I can name a song that's crazy. Where if you listen to, you like, all right, he's wild. Like every song.
Like, his shit,
So if
he
you want to
doesn't-
do that,
I don't like he don't make bad music. Like I'm not even. Like,
nah,
I'm
he
not
got
even
some
on that-
bullshit. He got some bullshit. That's my favorite artist. He got some bullshit. I'd be like, come on, dude.
I fuck with Uzi for who he is and like what he represents type shit. Why people fuck with him so hard.
Man, he got some shit though. Like he got some shit, bro. Like that, I get some of that style, that shit, like that. How I could like kind of rap like kind of fast is kind of from him, damn near. Like you get cadence and shit from songs you listen to. Like
Yeah.
people be thinking people stealing niggas' music and shit. No, you naturally learn
It's just a human thing.
Yeah, like-
yes, influence we learn
It's
from
like-
each other.
running and shit. You get a rhythm. It's like shit like that, bro. It's just a rhythm. You just catch on to it, bro. You add it to your repertoire, but you gotta put your own sauce on that shit though. Like I put my own sauce on all my shit. I mean, if it's something like sound like somebody else shit, it's my sauce though. Like my bar's gonna be there. Like I ain't okay. I might have flowed like you, but nigga, everybody flow. Like it's only 20 flows, motherfucker. Like so that's just how I look at it.
So let's get into the two tape. Two tape. Tell us about it.
And the 2 tape, this shit, I was like, I'm gonna drop some shit when I'm really rapping now, cause like the first one was just showing like versatility type shit. So when I do drop slow shit, niggas not surprised, none of that shit. Like nobody surprised about the slow shit or nothing else I'm doing. But this one, I'm like, all right, now niggas was already fuck with your shit, like all your type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Almost got like 7,000 streams. That's good for me. That's my first project. Like I'll take that. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just started. Like, that shit got 7,000 streams. So, I'm like, yo, all right, you got to drop some shit when you really rapping. Like, not even just aggressive, but you really showing, like, nah, this nigga got bars. Like, he can rap. He can make good songs. So, I just was on some savage shit. Like, man, fuck it. I heard that, right after I dropped New Wave, the tape, shit, I made 2 tape intro, like, 3 days after that shit. I said, I'm making a 2 tape. I said, nah. I said, hell no. I'm making a 2 tape. And from that day, I'm like, shit, all right. I made like 5 songs, like probably in like maybe 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
Bruh.
because you was trying to drop that shit in December at first.
I was telling him I was in my room and shit. I'm like, oh, we was in my smoke room, bro. I'm like, bro, I done made 5 songs, bro. I'm trying to drop this shit, blah, blah, blah. And then he told me about the date and shit. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go with the date. So then I started going with all of that shit. So, but from that day, literally, probably like 2 days later and shit, I ended up getting hurt when I told you I got hurt and shit. But before I got hurt at work, it happened in the house. I'm in the crib and shit. I'm laying down. So I like scooched over type shit. But when I scooched over, bro, I felt some shit pop like in my side and shit. So I get up and shit. Like I wake up. Bro, I felt like water was like dripping on my leg, bro. I swear to God. But I looked, it wasn't nothing there. So I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I get up fast as hell. I'm like, yo, mom, bro. Some shit just popped, bro, and it felt like water dropped on my leg, bro. Like I swear to God, ain't wasn't nothing there and shit. I'm like, I feel all right, but if something like this happened again, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm working and shit. It's always hurting and shit, but it ain't too crazy and shit. So I'm just letting it go. But remember, I was telling you, I work I gotta get up at 5. Then I'm getting off work. I'm not getting in the house till like 4, maybe 5 o'clock, and I'm doing garbage. So I'm working all day and shit. I take a shower. I'm tired as hell. I'm gonna go to sleep or some shit. But I'm like, damn, I gotta make a song and shit. So I'm stressing out. Like, nigga, you gotta hurry up and do this right now because if you stay up too late, you're gonna be tired for work. Then you're gonna be mad at work. And it's gonna keep repeating this shit. So, bro, I end up not making no songs for like until like January like 27th or something like that, bro. I had writer's block and shit. Then, like, right after I got on my writer's block on the 27th, the next day I go to work. I get up in the morning, bro. Try to come down the stairs, almost fall down the stairs. The shit on my side, the shit happened again, though. So I had to go to the emergency room, all type of shit. Then I had to go get scheduled to test my liver, my motherfucking kidney, all type of shit. Didn't write nothing. So now it's getting to February, like, coming up now. I made two more songs. So I'm like, all right, I'm just put 7 on there. But now it's like, all right. But when that was happening, everybody dropping on my date now. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, whatever. But then I'm saying, fuck it. I'm like, all right, I'm still gonna drop the shit. Then I end up, me and Jay So song, like, we finished the song, but it's not like edited and shit like that. So like, my tape was gonna drop on the 22nd. On the 22nd, I might not even drop it. It might not drop, but it's gonna drop probably like a week and a half after because I need to get all my shit. Like, all my shit got to be right, and I don't want to rush, just trying to make that date because everybody dropping on it, and I wanted to drop on that shit, and I put out a shitty ass tape. Like, I got, like, when I just told you, you asked me where I was at earlier, I was at the studio. Like, I was finishing my shit. Like, I got shit done, but I was skeptical about uploading it because I'm like, I don't have all the songs that I want. Like, the features that people want to hear, I need that on there. Like, and all of my songs that are good, I need them finished, like, mixed and mastered and shit. I don't want to put no bullshit out. So I just decided, like, I ain't gonna rush it. If I can't drop on a date, it ain't meant to be. Fuck it. Like, I ain't about to just put no bullshit out for a date.
Quality matters the
That's what I'm
most.
saying. Like, I build songs and shit like that, so I know it take time. I ain't about to not fucking up my career type shit to try to make a date. The date would have been lovely to have. The shit was raw as fuck set up for me. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do? I went in the house, bruh, because the last date, it was like 2 days ago. I had to finish one more song, but I couldn't think of nothing. Like, my writer's block was crazy. I was in the studio for 3 hours, from 8 to 11, bro. I didn't make shit. I barely had like 8 bars. Sat there the whole time. Like, I was just trying to think of shit. Couldn't think of nothing. Paid him. I'm like, no homo. I'm like, I'm gonna just take the L on the chin. Just go. I just went home. Like, I sat in the house. I'm like, bro, you failed, but you gotta self-reflect, go back, and you gotta just do you. You know what I'm saying? So I said, after I drop this shit, like, whenever I drop it, I'll take a little break and go do shit. I don't do shit no more. I be in the house, so I can't rap about nothing because I don't do shit. I'm in the house all day now. I be chilling, bro. Getting bread, coming to the crib, chilling, smoking, playing a game or some shit. I don't be outside like that. I don't see nothing. I can't talk about no bitches I seen at the parties. Can't talk about how much money I made at the party. Can't talk about this. Can't talk about that because I ain't doing shit. I'm in the house. So now I'm gonna just take a break, go on my trips and shit, go outside, do me, take a little break, come back, and I know this shit gonna be crazy because it's so, like, all that shit is blocked off. It's just because I'm not happy. I started taking music too serious. Like, when I was having fun, like, when I was making like the rest of shit like that, I'm in the house and shit, like, bopping around, bro. I be in the house writing shit, straight face, dead ass, mad as hell and shit. Like, nah, of course you ain't gonna think of shit. So I just gotta relax, bro. Like, I just gotta relax. Can't get too serious with this shit because it started as fun. Like, I even said it in my song, it started as fun. I feel like the one.
Yeah.
But if it stopped being fun because I start trying, like, too much, like, instead of just being me, like, doing my rap shit, like,
Yeah, go with your shit.
doing my vibe shit. Like, as soon as Tim pulled up, we was vibing, I was wilding out. I'm in the house by myself, Madison, get this shit though, like.
Hell yeah.
That's
I remember sometimes we be having podcasts and shit. I be in the car behind him. I just be see him bumping his own shit. I be like, let me get in the car with this nigga. What's this nigga listening to?
I stress myself out, bro. Like, I'm a strong motherfucker. Like, for me to have an anxiety attack is crazy. That's how I knew, like, nah, this music shit really stressing you out, bro. You gotta just chill. Like, bro, I swear to everything I wanted to drop on that day, man. Like, fuck it. Like, it's gonna drop. I could drop it this week if I want to, but it won't be that day.
Yeah.
Cause, like, I still want my I got me a Dre Cash joint, but I don't got the finished joint, so I don't want to put that on there. But the shit, I got all the songs I'm gonna play tomorrow and shit. I'm still gonna play probably like 5-6 songs. We're gonna vibe out, but it's a regular party. But I'm gonna play my shit one time, probably like when people get their shit, see what I got, see how they fucking with it, and we just gonna party up. But the tape, if I can't drop that shit, fuck that shit. We gotta keep going, bro. I'm not about to just stop and not put the tape on now. Like, nah, hell nah, nigga. I'm gonna just keep working, bro. Like,
What you got going for tomorrow?
shit. Oh yeah, I got the party, like celebrating just like my tape, like just the accomplishment of me really doing that shit and actually having a project before and seeing the progress and shit and just having people come out. So anybody who fuck with me, they gonna pull up and shit, gonna drink, gonna smoke, gonna listen to my shit, gonna party up, have a good night.
This was good.
Something for the people, man.
It's gonna be a good time, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
You already know. Man.
So you got anything you want to say to people before we close up?
Yeah, niggas still can't fuck with me, so like they ain't no cap shit though. But I'm open to doing songs with everybody and shit. I don't charge for features, nothing like that. I ain't no cocky nigga, bro. I don't do funny shit like that, man. If you fuck with my
What
shit,
features you got on the 2 tape before we wrap up?
oh, I got
You named a couple.
I got Dre Cash on there. I got J So on there. And I got my boy Jahad, aka Slim Scott. He on that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Out of them 3 verses, I like my shit on Slim Scott shit the most. I'm not gonna lie. I went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit called Dash. He was walking on that joint and I pulled up and just went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my boy. 2 tape coming out very soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
New Wave out now. Go watch them videos like the rest. Wait, Super Grillman freestyle, all that.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Go get it.
Appreciate you pulling up, bro. No label
sir.
the pod. We out.
Appreciate y'all boys,
Peace.
man.
She watching me like a